Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our podcast where we speak about the importance of our inner life, of the world that is hidden to all the other people. And so only we can decide what's going to happen, and also only we know exactly what we are going through. And it's so much important, all those thoughts and feelings. And sometimes we are able to handle them all, and sometimes we need more time and more passion to just slow down and watch our thoughts and watch our feelings. And today's topic is not going to be just about us, but it's going to be also about the other people. Because we live in communities. It starts with a family, then it grows at school, then our friends, and also we have our jobs and some kind of hobbies and so on. So we are constantly surrounded by people just from the early age. And so it's not only about us and our own inner world, but it's so much connected to the worlds of other people. And it's very funny because most of us, or I would say the majority of us, have problems to understand our own selves. So we sometimes feel disappointed, we feel lack of energy or motivation, and so on. And it's not easy for us to handle our own thoughts and emotions. Sometimes it really takes a lot of energy and courage. And now, let's add all this stuff that is running through the minds of other people around us. And so, very often, we have to handle all of this as well. Some people are more sensible. So, those who are like me, for example, you can sense very easily when other people feel distressed, unhappy, unmotivated, and so on. So then you've got to somehow understand how to deal with this. Not only how to help the other people, but also how to protect yourself from not just taking on your own shoulders all the difficulties and emotions from other people. So you've got to somehow build that mechanism that will help the others, but at the very same time protect your own self. Because if you protect your own energy and your own mind and thoughts and feelings, you will resist more. And when you are stronger, more energetic, you can also help more to other people and share, of course. So, not only understanding of what's running in your own mind, it's important, but also it's very important to understand what's running in the minds and hearts of the other people. And here it is. On the daily basis, there is an interaction between our own wishes and plans and ideas and the plans and ideas and wishes of the other people. Sometimes it meets. This is the best. It's the deal. When you just meet someone and you agree with all what they say, and they agree with all what you say, and it's perfectly fine. The plan just matches. But then, of course, and I would say in the majority of cases, when you discuss something, usually you've got to find the right solution which will be best and fit to everyone involved. So usually when we come into a discussion, it's that we have our own plan and kind of picture of the situation or the best outcome in our mind. But at the very same time, the other part has their own picture, and very often these two pictures are very different. And it then causes a lot of confusion. So you can blame yourself that you don't understand the picture of the other people, or you can blame others that they don't understand your picture, and so on and so on. So what to do in the situation where you just expected something great and you prepared yourself for a certain outcome, but in the end of the day, something didn't match, and so the picture of the other partner or colleague is completely different from that one of yours. To don't create even more confusion, the best thing at the very beginning is just to agree. I know that your mind will be telling you, stop, no, protect your own vision, fight for your vision, fight for what you accepted and what you wanted to be like. But wise, and if you want to be wise, the best solution is just to do the exact opposite. Don't fight, don't protect your own idea, but just agree with the idea of the other party. It will take you some time until you will master this skill, but simply agreeing with the idea of the others, it will ease your life so much. It will calm down your emotions if you master it. It will stop you from fighting because of unnecessary or unimportant things. And not only that, you will become a valuable person for others. They will like to discuss with you, they will like to cooperate with you and spend time with you, just by simply agreeing with their thoughts and with their vision, with their picture. And because this virtue is very difficult, at least at the very beginning, to master it, only a few people master it perfectly. So only a few people are able to find a solution, no matter with whom are they speaking to. So finding the best solution and accepting what the other party says is the key to a very big success, no matter what your field of job or interest is. So if you want to be happy and successful in whatever you choose to do, one of the things which is very important is to know how to discuss with people, how to speak with them, and how to agree with them. Everyone likes the other person who agrees, who knows how to listen to. I don't say that you should not open up about your ideas and your vision and your plan, but always do this after the other person. Always be first the one who carefully listens to and who agrees with the plans, ideas, and visions of the other. And then, if there is a space and if there is a welcoming atmosphere, describe and propose all your plans, your stuff, your visions to the other party. Because in that moment, the other party will be ready to listen what you have planned, what you come up with. But at first, always be the one who listens, the one who accepts. If you learn to accept the other people, how they are, and how they think, it will be easy for you also to master your own emotions. You won't fight inside of you. Sometimes you fight, or we fight, with people and they even don't know that we are fighting with them. But in our heads, in our minds, The fight is happening, but the fight is there only because you don't agree with the other, with his or her plans. If you learn to agree with them, there is no space for fighting. There is no space for arguing in your own mind. And this will help you to have your mind open and clear for the best, for the new creation, for whatever you choose to put inside. Now you can say, how can I deal with people who are completely against my own idea or concept? It's easy. Do not. If it's possible, avoid them. No one says that you should be surrounded by people whom you don't agree in almost anything. If you find yourself surrounded by people who have completely different way of thinking, style of life, and everything, I mean the way of behavior, the culture, if all this just you don't like or it irritates you, then of course here is the right time to choose to change the environment. But once you find yourself surrounded by people who you like, who are more or less same like you, with the same kind of thinking or goals, then you are in a good company. But it still doesn't mean that you should make them do only what you want. No, if you find yourself in a good company, surrounded by people who are almost like you, then the best service that you can give them, the best gift that you can give them, is the time and the support to their ideas. And this support happens especially when you agree with what they want, with what they want to build and happen. And this builds a very strong relationships, functioning relationships, and you will see that more you agree, more freedom you also get, and more space for your own creation, for your own ideas and vision is created. Somehow, automatically. Because more space you give to other people, more space will be given to you back. It's like an unwritten rule, but it functions very easily, and you will see it by your own eyes. So if you find yourself surrounded by people who are a good company for you, then allow them to be creative, to do what they want, and support them. And you will see that as a reward, you will be given the very same space for any kind of creation that you would dream of. Thank you for listening today. I hope it will help you to understand more other people and to make your relationships even better, which will in turn help yourself to be more creative and to be more of who you really are. Have a great day, and I hope to meet you here next time soon.